This is iHeart Communities. I'm your host, Jade Harrell, keeping you connected to our community. Fraser Automotive presents the second annual Cardinal Ritter Night at the Black Rep. This is for the Leon Henderson Scholarship Fund and the Joe Wiley Society Giving Initiative that will benefit the Cardinal Ritter College Prep students. I am joined today by John Saunders, who is the Advancement and Alumni Relations Director, along with Michael Fraser of Fraser Automotive. Hello, John.
Hello, Jade. How have you been?
Fantastic, terrific. Look at y'all doing it again.
Well, you know, it's like when you have a good thing and it works out and it benefits the young people, that's what we stick with.
Absolutely. Let's not be the only ones on the inside who know what good thing we're talking about. Let's start again by reintroducing the idea of the Leon Henderson Scholarship Fund and the Joe Wiley Society Giving Initiative.
The Leon Henderson Scholarship Fund is in honor of Mr. Leon Henderson, who was the president of Cardinal Ritter and also the leadership instructor there for over 30 years. And Leon was a tremendous leader, advocate for education, and just a great individual. And then Mr. Joe Wiley was an educator in the Catholic school system for over 40 years. And both of these scholarships provide financial assistance, tuition assistance for students that want to attend Cardinal Ritter, but their families may need a little help with the tuition and support. So, again, it's an event that was very successful last year, and we came back with it this year.
That's fantastic. So with this event, let's talk about the Night at the Black Rep that raises the funds to further the Giving Initiative and the Scholarship Fund.
Okay, well, the evening will consist of a reception that will start at 6:30. Will be full hors d'oeuvres, complimentary hors d'oeuvres, refreshments. We'll be honoring two individuals. One individual will be receiving the Leon Henderson Legacy Award, and another individual will be receiving the Joe Wiley Spirit Award.
Okay. And tell me about those awards.
Well, both of them, again, were named in honor of these individuals to give them the recognition for what they provided.
What did the candidates do that you are recognizing?
Well, the recipient of the Leon Henderson Award will be Mr. Michael Blackshear, who is the principal. But Michael, again, he's a very strong, education-minded individual. And actually, we attended Sumner High School together, so we've been friends for years. Very deserving individual. And then Mr. Edward Bell will be receiving the Joe Wiley Spirit Award, and Mr. Bell was a former student of Mr. Wiley at DeAndre's High School back in the 60s, and he has been a strong proponent, a former board member at Cardinal Ritter, financial supporter of the Joe Wiley Scholar Program, and both of these individuals are very deserving of the honors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. This is very exciting. So let's talk about the Night of the Black Rep. What made it so successful? What are y'all doing with the Black Rep?
Well, it's interesting because my connection with the Black Rep goes back over 20 years. Previously, in a former fundraising position, I did a fundraiser at the Black Rep, and it was very successful, raised quite a bit of money. So I had this beautiful idea of let's do it together. I gave Ron Himes a call at the Black Rep. He said, okay, John, let's do it. And it brought together not only Cardinal Ritter alumni, but it brought people in the community to the event and also made them more aware of what Cardinal Ritter is doing for these young people in graduating 100% of our students every year.
All right, come on now.
Yeah, 98% of these students get accepted to college. These students earn college scholarship money every year.
Fantastic. What would you attribute the success and to be able to achieve numbers like that?
Well, the secret to success is a three-pronged mission of academic excellence, faith development, and leadership training.
And when you say three-pronged, that means that it's standing solidly and balanced among those three things, is what I hear.
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, it's a daily practice.
Okay, break that down a little bit. How do we see that play out And what does that look like actually in the halls of the school?
Well, the academic excellence part is proven with the fact that 100% graduate with 2.5 to 3.0 grade point averages every year.
Yeah.
The faith development component, as we all know, you have to have a very high level of faith in order to succeed in today's society, no matter what age, educational situation, or professional experience you're in. And then we train leaders. We train students on how to be leaders, not only in the school, but in their communities. They go away to college and they come back home and be the future leaders of St. Louis.
That's right. I love that. And it shows. It most certainly shows. Well, that's most certainly something to be very proud of, John. And this is why I imagine that Fraser Automotive has partnered with you. So tell me about the partnership with Fraser Automotive as your banner sponsor.
You know, I've known Mike for over 20 years as a stand-up young man who's been in the car industry, knows the ins and outs of the car industry, and he was actually one of the sponsors for the first event. And I came back to him and said, Mike, how about being the title sponsor for the second annual event? I provided him the opportunities and features of sponsorship, and he said, let's do it. So that's how we basically came to the agreement.
That's fantastic. So, well, let me speak to the man who believes in the cause and is doing what he can to make it happen.
Jay?
Hello, Mr. Fraser.
Hello. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Well, good morning when this airs, but so delighted to have you on the phone. So tell me a little bit about your business.
Okay. I am Fraser Automotive. I would say we've been established paper-wise probably for the past 6-7 years, but of course it all started for me in 97 as a salesman here in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay. And what do you all specialize in?
We sell new and pre-owned pretty much everything. We've got about, I would say, 17, 18 lines new. We have about 8,000 vehicles new to choose from and about 2,000 pre-owned. Not a lot that I really don't have to offer vehicle-wise.
Okay. That's fantastic. So what has you connected? Why did you decide to, I mean, really, we credit our sponsors for making our events and our initiatives possible and well-known. What made you partner with Cardinal Ritter on this effort?
When John reached out to me, again, he's highly respected in my realm, so I'm going to listen anytime he says anything, whether it's about a sponsorship or just something to do with life. We partnered with him last year, and we were very happy and proud to do so. And then this year when he offered, I was just seeing that there was, well, matter of fact, I'm not going to say I did. He asked, and I was more than obliged to say yes to be able to do even more this year than last. Fraser Automotive is doing a little better than previous years, and we definitely like to give out and back to those that help us. My kids have been through private school their whole life, so I kind of know how to, how it goes, and them needing funds as well.
And you know that this is a part of really creating a new outcome and future for the children that are going there.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So what do you most look forward to as this manifests? Like, what would be your dream or ideal for the children coming through the program and that are able to benefit from your support?
Well, definitely to see them achieve goals that they set for themselves and maybe even higher than what they think they can do themselves. I personally know a few people that have, I would say, young ladies that have graduated from Cardinal Ritter. Matter of fact, every one of them is doing pretty decent or very well.
So cool.
I definitely want to see that trend keep going.
Absolutely. And you're a part of what's making that possible. Now, look at you, though. You're doing better this year. You're giving back. You've got your own business, a full line. And although you were being very humble, I am quite aware of the noise you're making. And you are getting noticed out here for your hard work and diligence and success.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're trying all right. Well, you are certainly making it happen. Well, I appreciate that. What encouragement do you have for those that are coming after you and, something that you've learned along the way?
Well, one thing for sure is don't be afraid to set your own path. In the industry that I'm in, no one has pretty much done what I've done as far as Frazier Automotive is made up of, and how we're graded, and how the banks respect and take what we say as, bond. It was something I thought of again not too long ago, a few years back, and I noticed how things were in the industry that I am in. Most people think that everyone in the car business is a crook or, no good or whatever the case may be. But when you can stand out amongst thieves and be the gold star that everyone thinks they're, should have, and the type of customer service and things to that nature that I know that they deserve, no matter what someone's credit would be like, no matter what their income is like, we treat everyone like they're $1 million. So it has paid off in the long run. A whole bunch of little bitty things can add up to be something large. If you set your own path, who knows what you can do.
That's right. What an example to set. We appreciate that, Mr. Frazier. Where can folks find out more about you and come get their cars and be treated like genuine citizens that you care about their lives and their money?
Absolutely, and I truly do.
Where do we find you, Michael?
You can find us on Facebook at FrazierAutomotive.com. I'm pretty sure we have the Instagram, which is Frazier Automotive,
Where are you
but
located?
with the underscore. And I'm located at 9095 Dunn Road, right in Hazelwood.
All right.
63042.
And is there a phone number that we could call to get more information or make an appointment?
Absolutely. The phone number will be 844-437-2943. And then we also have FrazierAutomotive.com. I apologize.
No worries. I just know when people are listening and they're ready to give you a call, I don't want them mixing up any of those numbers. Tell it to me one more time, sir.
844-437-2943.
All right. 844-437-2943. Frazier Automotive and Michael Frazier, committed to our children, the community, and changing the way we look at automotive dealers and dealerships. Well, fantastic. Well, John, will you send out the invitation for folks to come out, to come and check out the performance with the Black Rep and support the Cardinal Ritter College Prep Scholarship and Giving Initiatives?
Well, Jade, I really want to invite your listeners to come out and support this event, not only to provide scholarship and tuition support, but to find out what a difference Cardinal Ritter is making in the community. There will be information available regarding how students and families can get involved in the enrollment process, become part of the Cardinal Ritter family, and trust me, having worked with the alumni for the last couple of years as well, Cardinal Ritter is a family, and I mean that in the truest sense of the word. So we want people to come out, support the event, find out more about the institution, and who knows, maybe their child, niece, nephew, neighbor may become a part of the Cardinal Ritter family at some point.
How about that? All right. Well, it is about family, and it is a village. The event is happening Saturday, June 3rd at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Emerson Performance Center at Harris-Stowe State University, created for the Cardinal Ritter College Prep family. Proceeds from the event will support the Leon Henderson Scholarship Fund and the Joe Wiley Society Giving Initiative, and will benefit the students directly at Cardinal Ritter College Prep. It's a night at the Black Rep at Harris-Stowe State University for the second annual Cardinal Ritter Night at the Black Rep. Thank you, John Saunders, the Advancement and Alumni Relations Director, along with Mr. Michael Frazier, the banner sponsor, presenting sponsor with Frazier Automotive. We appreciate you sharing the event, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you much.
All right, that's it for this week. If you have questions or comments or have something you'd like to include in the community calendar, you can leave a message on our message box at 314-333-8369, 314-333-8369. And for more information about our show or any of our guests, you can visit us online and listen to the podcasts at Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com. And search Community Connection with Jade Harrell. You all be blessed, do blessed, and take care.